What's up? What's up? What's up, man? What's a Mustang? What's up? And you weren't here because you left last stream, but we watched Zootopia. I watched Zootopia too, man. You missed the conversation, and you know how I don't want to bring up the past. I can't like talk about it again, but just know I watched Zootopia too. We watched Zootopia too. I know it's crazy. TLDR, Zootopia 2, it was all right. You know, it was I swear, I swear, y'all made Zootopia 2 like genuinely like it was like the best movie, like not the best movie, but like I don't know, like y'all made it like sound like it was like the next coming of like the like it belongs in my bucket list of movies before I die. You know what I mean? It was all right. It just felt like a, just felt like a it was like an all right like movie, Was it better than Zootopia 1? They're about the same, It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. It was all right, Something like that. It was all right. Why do you look so young? What do you? Why do I look so young? It was time. It was time for a haircut. That was part of the bit. I swear, the thing is, I was kind of expecting some sort of like bunny fox, like a. Well, actually, no. Y'all made it sound like they were somehow gonna do some impossible interspecies breeding, and I'm like, what the hell? This is like a kids movie. That's not gonna happen. But I was like, oh, maybe they adopt a snake, right? Because I was like, oh, they're gonna. Because like I said, I watched the movie for a little bit, and all I knew there was a snake. So I was like, oh, maybe they adopt a snake or something. No, you guys were just misleading me the whole time. There's nothing about. I mean, yeah, there's nothing about anything like that. You guys are pushing down your fandom, your fanfic on me like that. I was like, this does not seem right. I was getting. without my knowledge and consent, I was getting fed Zootopia fanfic. I watched the wrong version. Is crazy. That is crazy, dude. But to be fair, what was it? To be fair, throughout the movie, in the first beginning to the middle part of the movie, the bunny girl was kind of pissed me off. Because pretty much the whole movie, the fox was getting downplayed the whole time. Until like the end, they're like, oh. It was a bit. That part was a bit annoying. I watched the Christian version. Okay. Oh. Oh. What? Mohawk. I don't think I ever will do a mohawk. I don't think I will ever pull off a mohawk either. Oh yeah, but hey, listen. Welcome to day whatever of being. Welcome to the group, Mustang. You need to welcome Mustang to the group. He's officially one of us. He's one of us. Just had to give a little celebratory a welcome home party. A welcome to the team. I wonder, I always wonder, like, I wonder if I could ever live with like a buzz cut. Do you like? I don't know. Like I feel like if I ever have to go like buzz cut or like bald, I think I just wear a hat all the time. Because I wouldn't have, because like one of the reasons I don't like wearing hats is because like it messes up your hair, it gets all hot and stuff like that. blah blah blah. So that's like one of the reasons I don't like wearing hats. But if I'm like bald, like it's fine. It's totally fine. Am I dead? Oh my god. Have I played Borderlands 3? I have, yeah. I've only played the base game. I haven't played any of the DLC. It's alright. I still gotta play 4, but I'm waiting for that to be like $10. Maybe 20. Maybe. Yeah, I knew that. I knew ProZD was part of, yeah, he played Flak. I've noticed a difference between the YouTube shorts and the TikTok comment. It's like vastly different. Just like if you ever in like on Instagram enough, like the Instagram shorts, stuff like that. I personally don't know. I only know based on people like posting like how absolutely unfiltered and devious people are on the Instagram comments. But in TikTok, it's like super normal for like people like, oh, ProZD, and like nobody bats an eye. But then I just really saw someone, because I've been posting the shorts on YouTube also, and someone said, I think ProZD, and someone else says someone's like that's racist, or like there were people back, there was like a person backing me up. I was like, damn, this TikTok would never. they jumped me at this point. Oh no, I died. How did I lose to Sephiroth? What the hell happened? But yeah, what was it? I made some adjustments to the commands. So you know how last time we did the last stream we did the command, how you guys can't put identical messages. So that is a Twitch thing. Being VIP, being a mod does not prevent it. Only being like the channel creator. I don't get that. I don't have that restriction. Oh my god. And what was it? Hold on. And I'm trying to think what was something. And you can't turn it off, okay? You can't turn off the identical message. So the only way there's a couple of roundabout ways I've done it where you can kind of not duplicate it, but you don't have to wait the 30 seconds. You know, there are ways, you know. Is he gonna input? Oh, wow. How am I losing? Wait a minute. I'm just kind of just autopiloting. What's going on? Let me lock in for a second. Can't let these CPU be beating me like this, man. These damn CPUs. Come on, man. It's little Smack, okay? Little Smack can't do anything off the stage. Bro. Too easy, come on. A little Smack. What was it? Should we let the people with less than one kitchen? Okay, so let me explain how this works, okay? So I wrote it down again, okay? So for y'all to understand, you could also do command, and I have it written down if you want to look at it like that. If you need like a quick reference, okay? Right? But so I got rid of the exclamation mark, so you could just type A or AA, and it'll act exactly like AA. It'll act exactly like an A press, okay? So don't worry about having to add that, okay? So pretty simple, right? A AA B B B X is the X and Y, right? X S is for the X, I is for Y, right? Menu, register items. We don't need to use the bumpers or anything like that, or the actual like the plus and minus on the Switch. Everything can be done with just the 4 buttons, the four A B X Y. Okay. Then U is up, D is down, L is left, right is R is right, right? And then same thing for the loop. Okay, remember the loop, right? Remember how I had to like you have to do previously it was like this. That's how we did the loop. I shrunk it down, right? So it's just like that. You don't have to repeatedly press spacebar. So A5 is we press the A button 5 times. Pretty simple. Then I also was able to implement a multi command, okay? So you can do like up 3, down sorry. So it will be like up 2, right 5, I guess it was just like right 5, left 2, and then A5 in one command. And this should send you in the queue. So this is also kind of a way, so also implementing kind of like multi commands, you can also kind of like bypass the like the A5 loop. So let's say this is what you did. You did this, and then you did this, and then you could do that again, right? Or you could just do like AA5 or AA2, whatever. So you do have multi commands. So let's say another example is like, oh, you do 5 press and you're like, okay, let's just do like down 1, A2 or something like that, right? Because it's like a selection menu. It's like yes or no, right? So you do down 1, A. Or I almost want to say you could do this too. You could do so. Let's say you did A5, but then we got into like a yes or no box, right? You could just probably do like A1, and then you might because you might even be able to do like an arbitrary command, an arbitrary input, right? Because when you're in a text box setting, the only thing that moves the text box is A or B, right? So you could literally do A1, B1, or I mean, or you could even do this, right? You could just do B1 and it still move the text. But in a situation where only A is accepted, you could probably just do like this, where you could do like A1, up 1, and then the next you could just do A5 again. So right, so you could do like slight alternatives. You know, I thought about doing it like this also, but I was like, that's like not really legible. So that we have a bunch of roundabout ways of being able to do this, okay? Pretty simple, right? Not too hard, not too hard. I mean, y'all are smart. Y'all get it, right? Y'all get it. Y'all of the astute, you know, the things. Oh, dude, it's Ant again. Oh no, I don't really play Mario. I don't know how to play him. I'm trying to wait until at least like Mark comes in, or Mark or Osh, because I feel like if I let you two be on the reins, things might go kind of haywire. You know. hopefully we don't run into too many issues. You know, I expect the program to maybe crash once or twice. You know, I'm not entirely sure. So, oh, so Anna aren't good enough. Let's just say, whoa, whoa, hate's a strong word. Damn, I was too. I'm too short. No. Oh, I'm on my last stock. Oh crap! I thought I timed that right. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. I don't play Mario. I'm dead. Ooh, what? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. All right, let's start. So I haven't actually so I haven't actually tested everything running all at the same time. I've tested like that running and then tried it and then my other Switch running, but never all together. So I don't know how this is all gonna work out. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Oh, I forgot to turn my OBS on. Okay. So that's on. I did not start TikTok yet, just because I want to get this running first, right? So we do this. We do WSL. We load up Linux, right? We run that up. We run it up, and then right. Then we attach the USB to the Linux, and then we do Nux toggle. We turn on the program, select yes, enter my Linux password, because whatever. Then we do Nux BT web app. That means the program is up and running, right? And then let me boot up mine. Right, just gonna be like that. So I made a separate little thing for us, so like that. And then hopefully this works first try, please. I appreciate it, Ash. Hey, what's up, Ash? So we run that, we run that. Okay, okay. We're gonna pull out the oopsie. Didn't mean to lift the switch. Do that, we do that. Right, right, right. Everything's coming along. Okay, there is an update. Okay. Yes. So I'm controlling y'all guys switches through the preview, so it's like it's like noticeably delayed. I don't have my other monitor set up because I don't really need to. I just need to see what you guys are doing, even if it's slightly delayed for y'all. As I said, y'all's voice will be y'all's game will be muted. Mine not muted because I need the audio, right? I need to be fully immersed. Y'all can just click clack, and just imagine the sound. Just imagine it. Program there. Once that running, I probably don't need to see that anymore. Actually, I don't even need that run over there anymore. Just need to see the terminal. What's going on? Come on down. Just like you can imagine yourself beating. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yo, chill. There we go. Okay, we up. We up. We up. We up. Okay. So let me connect the control for y'all first, right? So let's do that. Control. Here, actually, I also want to hear the audio. Give me a second. No, I could actually do that once we pair the controller up, right? Right, so let's do that. And then I run the program. Give it a second. Give it a second. It will happen. Give it a second. I can't. I might need to adjust the audio level. It's really loud. Do y'all remember what audio level we had this? We had this on. Was it like? I think it might have been like. It's like it was either like 10 or 20. I'll set it to 15, and then we'll kind of play along with it, right? Uh-oh. Was there a Firefox update? Hold on, I need to see what is my terminal saying. Yeah, it looks like there was some sort of driver update. Hold on. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, we're good now. Phew, okay. So you guys are connected from the looks of it. Y'all connected, okay. Let me see how loud. Can y'all do some commands? See what it is. What's the command for 4x? Whoa, 4x. 4 4x. Not around here. No, don't A5 that. No, you can just do there. You don't have to space it anymore. Spacing it doesn't work anymore. You have to just put it together. Here, I actually want to hear. All right, do some stuff, guys. See how loud it is. Remember, this is the command if you need a little, if you need to brush it up a little, you know. We're going right for it, okay? We're going right for it. You know, we're going right for it. Day one is gonna be, you know, we're winging it, okay? We're winging it. Release them what? Guys, you guys have you guys. Oh my god, why would you do that? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna load up the game for y'all because y'all. Oopsie, I'm an idiot. There we go, and do that. Do that. This is the command right here. This, or look at it this way. There you go. I don't hear the audio. Do y'all hear the audio? Maybe maybe I switch my. Do y'all hear it? I don't hear it. Do I hear fire? I don't hear it. I don't hear the game at all. I don't hear Firered at all. I don't hear y'all's audio. That's strange. I don't know why I don't hear it. I should be able to hear it, but I can't. Good clap is crazy. Oh yeah, you know, there is a let me just do this. Let me swap back. What do you mean it's already rigged? Okay, what do y'all don't understand? I don't understand what y'all don't understand. Oops. You're not making it clap. Oh my god. You guys are terrible at this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, what's up, Solo? Let me... Oh. There we go. Y'all good. Y'all good now. Y'all good. Like I said, you can do multi-loop. You can do multi-command loops, okay? So like this, for example. You can do A5, so it'll be set in a queue. So it'll do 5 A presses, up 3 times, left twice, right twice. I set the max loop. The max time it loops is 5 times. No matter what you put, you can do like A100 and it'll equal to A5. But if you utilize, hear me out. But if you utilize the multi command, you will be able to do something like this. Like that, something like that. So you can do multiple like double A loops. But something you also have to keep in mind is that think of it as actual presses. It's the game. The thing is you also have to consider is that when you do multi A loops like that, it's not gonna wait for the bot isn't gonna wait until the text is all fully loaded to press the next A. Like it's not sentient. Like you also have to understand that multiple A press loops you've done is probably gonna get eaten into nothing. And that's just the name of the game with the whole. You guys with the text is also automatically slow for y'all too. Well, it's slow for all of us, so it's something that you all have to consider too. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. All right, it is. It is time. Might be a little too loud. Let's do 30. Needs like a pause. Yeah. Well, to be fair, once you're out of the intro and you set your text to fast, you might even maybe you guys want to turn off animations, you know, whatever y'all want to do, you know. Yep, go for it. Go for it. No, where are your points? If y'all beat me to the end of the game, I will give y'all each personally 1,000,000 points. But as of right now, I'm ahead. Oh, actually, I want to play as the girl. I don't think I've ever played as the girl. I've only ever played as the girl for like Crystal. Don't worry, I'm still gonna lap y'all. What? I'm still gonna lap y'all. Don't worry, don't worry. Hey, what's up, Alex? What's up, Alex? Good to see you, man. Keep talking. A solo, you just buy it, man. You just gotta get it. You know, I also forgot holding the A button makes the text go faster. To be fair, I am playing Leafgreen, which I think the main, which is the girl, right? Pretty sure that's the girl. It's all right, man. nobody in the group's trying to help you. everyone's waiting for you to do all the work, and the moment you guys have free control, up three, left, right, three, just start spamming bunch of commands. My rival. Apparently they got rid of a bunch of a lot of the dumb inappropriate names you could do. It's all gone. The right about. I appreciate it, Alex, man. Name. That's for y'all to decide, you know. But I want to make the rival. I'll name the rival whatever y'all name your main character. So I'll wait for y'all. I'm actually kind of curious. Can y'all do the name writing in one command line? So can you queue up I think actually 10 is the longest. You can only have up to 10. You're at Costco. Damn! He's at Costco living life? Holy. He's living it up in Costco, the bougie. Y'all just listen. Whoever's quicker on the keyboard gets the name. You know, that's what it is. You guys are being too diplomatic. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. AA. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody press B2. Hurry. What's the name y'all are going for? You gotta do R3, R3. Just think of it's the one. It's either the very first letter. or double the very first letter. So it'll be R3 or RR3. Or you can do it in the command, right? If you're trying to get a full name before the other person just types A, you would make the multi-command line. Try for link, okay. And you guys said y'all gonna beat me before I beat this. That's crazy. Y'all also know that after we both beat the Elite Four, we gotta do a 1v1 battle. How did y'all get to the numbers? How did y'all get to the numbers? What's going on? Down one. Remember, it's D1. D1. You don't have to type the whole thing out, Mark. You don't have to type it all out. Up is just U. Down is just D. Left is just L. R is just right. I made it super simple, so you guys have to type the least amount. I kept everything super simple. Maybe except with like X and Y. That one's a little bit different. How do we get a number? It's probably select. So, X. I mean, you could always do this, right? You could probably just do this. You do that, and just do that, right? You could always manually go click on it. You know, we're still working this out. Don't worry. Here you go. Here's the command if you need to go look at it, right? R Oak? Roke? Who's Roke? Who the hell is Roke? One D. No, not like that. D1. No, you're gonna do D1. It's T1. It's T1. It's T1. You're going on PC in a minute. No worries, man. I made it so simple for you, so y'all. Just a letter and the number, you know. I proposed ProZD. Well, if y'all could get ProZD on the board as a collective, I told you, whatever you guys put as your main character, I will put it. Whatever y'all put. The Firered y'all are playing is in collective. Like, I have no power over what y'all do. Like, if y'all want to go fight 30 Caterpies while I go beat the gym, you all can do that. Mark's been trying so hard to put Link. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, so y'all figure this out. This is gonna be ridiculous. A little tip, Mark. Remember, you can do multi-command. You know what I mean? So you could theoretically type out Link in just one command. So in this instance, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be R5, R5, L3, D1, L1, and then up 1, R3, and of course put the A in between all of them, and then do whatever the start button equivalent was. I forgot what it was, but it's on the command thing. And then A5, and just spam it. But you can do that all in one command. So if someone does like a B2 after you put the multi command, it has to go through. It has to go through your long multi command before it goes to their B2, right? Because it's the queue. Oh, y'all did it! Oh my god, y'all did it! Oh my god! Y'all did it! Wow, well, actually, just Mark did it. Wow. Why do we choose Link? Alright, Link. Alright, I got y'all. Is it all capital letter or is it Link and then the lowercase? All lowercase? Oof. That's tough. Y'all can put my name if you all want. It's up to y'all. Just telling y'all, I'm already ahead. And they said more than one brain was better than one. Oops. Yeah, okay. So, just for reference, X. You know, I should have probably put X for your thing instead of making it so arbitrarily weird. You know, that's you know I'll you know that's fine. Not spelling it. You don't want to spell David? He said, take me out of this. Let's see you beat the game by typing it all out. But there's multiple of you. Y'all just start spamming commands. Yep. At the end, the funny thing is, Mark, at the end, when y'all beat the Leaf Forward, yeah, we did it! You're just looking around the crowd. We didn't know we were friends. But that's kind of messed up. Y'all named me Little D. That's kind of weird, you know. Listen. At the end of the Elite Four, after the Elite Four, when we do the 1v1, I might give y'all a handicap. So I got Bulbasaur. Oh, actually, hold on. But you know what? Before, hold on a minute. Let me just. There we go. Fast tech speed. Let me change my frame, make it look all nice for the stream. What do I want? So many choices. You know what? We'll do this one. We'll even save just in case. But you know what? While I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna wait for y'all, okay? I'm just gonna be soft resetting for a Squirtle until you guys are done. Until you guys get to the starter. How about that? That was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was about 5 steps. You know, I know you put right 10, and you would expect that if you hold right 10 times, it'll go 10 tiles. But it's really strange. When you do smaller increments between like 1 through 5, it's more accurate. But when you do like big numbers, actually no, R10 only does 5. What am I saying? I'm stupid, sorry. If you put a number greater than 5, it automatically drops to 5. What am I saying? I would. Sorry. Yeah. So even if you put 100, it's gonna go to 5. I capped it at 5. But remember, I told you, in an instance when you want to do like right 10, just do R5, R5, right? R5, R5, and that will send you to that'll do right 10. Shiny Squirtle, 3, 2, 1. That's fine. There we go. 1 Squirtle. Whew. Two Squirtle. Wait, is water physical or special? Gen 3 type. It's physical, right? Water is no. Is it physical? I think water is physical, isn't it? No, water is special. Water is special. I'm stupid. Water is special. So water is special. Now the question is, does Blastoise need... It's special. So if that's the case, no, Adaman's garbage. Honestly, Mark, just a little tip. I would probably take this chance when nobody's interfering with your command to do this. Go to options and change text speed to fast. I think that slight increase in text speed will benefit you in the long run. You know what I mean? It's too hard. You know what? There should be a punish. You know what? There should be a punishment. There should be a punishment for. So if y'all beat me, I give all of y'all 1,000,000 points. So what do I get when I win? There should be a punishment for y'all, no? But what would it be though? You know, to make it fair, it'll probably be point related. You know what I mean? So maybe like if y'all lose, I cut everybody's point in half, like 50%. 50%. That's pretty. It is maybe. You know what? Maybe. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. That's really brutal. That's really brutal. You'll be home intent to help out. Whew. Satisfaction. You know what? That's true. You know what? If I do beat y'all, that means y'all. It's one more reason y'all can't jump me in the better gamer. No. He said, hurry. Ant's right here. Ant said, I'm just enjoying the show. Oh, he got to the Charmander. Hold on. Are y'all gonna name your Pokemon? Probably not, right? It's a lot of work for one person. I mean, but it is gonna be your possible day one, right? Man, 25 minutes for y'all to get your Pokemon is kind of crazy. 25 minutes. Well, excuse me. Let me just say Mark. Just say Mark, because nobody else was kind of helpful. He said I'm helping. I'm helping by backseat gaming. He's backseat gaming and helping. Type A. What the fuck you mean type A? Oh, like literally A. No. B B B B B B B B B B B. Remember, start is S. I think S counts. Actually, I don't know if S counts. So I made it where opening a menu is X, right? Or you could do the start button. But I only put X and Y. Start and select is not on the command list because I was like, oh, X and Y does the same thing. So I actually don't know. So you probably just have to go over to the like hover over OK and just press A. Oh, he did it. Okay, here we go. This is my final Squirtle. Whatever I get, I stick with it. Come on, give me the shiny Squirtle. Give me the shiny Squirtle. This is what I've been working for whole time. Whole like 4 minutes. Come on. You know what? I'm not even gonna look. This is gonna be shiny Squirtle right here. I don't need to look. It's right here. There really is a lot of dialogue. You know, you also have to go through the the catching tutorial. And we all know the old man is like he's a yapper. The catching tutorial old man is a yapper. You're gonna have to sit through that. After I get out to the town, I'm taking a break. I feel like there should be more of a like motivating punishment, you know, right? Just a pat on the back's not good enough if y'all lose. It has to be something. I don't know. There needs to be something more. I thought it was a fifth monitor stream. What do you mean? You don't sit through me. You only see me as you leave your room. It's like every time you walk out of your room, you kind of glance and then you just go, "Oh, okay." What are you talking about? I'm telling you, Mark. You should have made the text speed faster, Mark. No, not like this, Mark. Not like this, man. It does make me wonder, are y'all gonna put Eradicate in your team? They're finally here. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Mark just like A1, 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 A1. Hey, you got a crit! You got a crit! A1, 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 A1. I think putting A2 or A3 might be good enough, man. Oh fudge, dude. It won't let me repeat message. It times me out. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying you could do like A2. You could do like A2, A3 to like loop the A presses instead of typing A1, A1, A1 out. You know what I mean? That, or remember, there is an alternative, right? AA1, AA2, AA3. So you could use AA if you've already used A1. Saying such hard work, I'm tired. Get him out of here, dude. Bro, get him out of here. You said such hard work. Get him out of here, bro. Listen, if y'all do beat me to the Elite Four, I'll give everyone a 1,000,000 point except Ant. Except Ant. Everyone gets a 1,000,000 point except Ant. Oh, I'll do another little thing. If y'all run into a shiny Pokemon before me, 1,000,000 point. No, half a mil to everybody. If you catch it, then another 500,000. So like collectively, if y'all find the shiny before me and catch it, everyone gets 1,000,000 points. If I run into it, then it doesn't really matter. It's just, just skill diff at that point. Damn, I might beat the Elite Four, and you guys might be like halfway through the game. Except, of course, except Ant. Of course. And once we do that, we're all gonna gamble together while Ant watches from this. He's gonna sit in the cup chair as he's watching all of us gamble. a gambling cup chair is crazy, actually. It looks like sometimes the command is getting eaten a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think the issue with sometimes the command, especially when you do the multi command, I think it looks like sometimes the commands are kind of getting eaten in between, and that really has to do with the timing. I still kind of need to fiddle with the timing. I have it where it's 0.3 seconds. So what that means is that each button press is being held for 0.3 seconds. I did 0.1 before, and that goes way too fast, so your input gets eaten really, really badly. So maybe we need like slightly longer presses. Maybe we'll do 0.5. I'll definitely have to do more testing a little bit for the timing. I think if we find like a sweet spot for the button presses, do get eaten for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely have to fiddle with that a little bit. Ooh, thanks, Ant. I'm gonna note that. Just so I can probably look at it tonight and see what's up. So, even with 0.3 buttons, no, 3.0 presses, it still eats multi command. Let me just write down some possible fixes. So maybe when we do multi, so like possible fixes, so maybe possible fixes, maybe it'll be like adjusting the 0.3 second, or adding a delay between loops, between multi command loops. Maybe that'll help. Something like that. Maybe more if I think of more of that. Welcome back, Mustang. You guys are a little bit behind, I must say. Just a little bit. Ain't gonna. I've been giving y'all plenty of time, plenty of chance to catch up. You know. I have to put the kids' bed to sleep. Nah, no worries. You good? You good? Oh man, I feel like I'm playing. I feel like I'm playing Let's Go again. You know, I can take my time. You know, look up some info that I may be missing. Here, let's look up Firered, Leafgreen, Cerebi. What are some version exclusives? I know Starmie is one of them. That's a version exclusive. Maybe if y'all ask nicely, I will maybe trade y'all over a Starmie if y'all want. I mean, if y'all ask nicely. Let's see. So exclusive to Leafgreen, which is me. So I can get the Sandshrew line, we can get Sands, the Vulpix, the Bellsprouts, the Slowpoke, Starmie, the Magmars, Pinsir, the Azuromills, Mischievous, Sneasels, Octillery, Mantine. Okay. Y'all get Ekans, Oddish, Psyduck, Arcanine, and Cloyster, Electabuzz. Ooh, you guys get Electabuzz? Damn. Scizor? Ooh. Hold on a second. If you guys do run into like an evolution Pokemon you guys want to evolve, I will trade with y'all if you want. Like, I'm not a monster. I'll help y'all out. You know what I mean? I'll help y'all out. But don't be surprised if I scam y'all and take the evolution Pokemon for myself. You know what I mean? I'll give you like a Rattata for it. Keep your help. he said, screw you, David. Don't need your help. I got my festival this Friday. What is it? What do you mean, like a dance festival? Ooh! Ooh, we're getting a Mankey. Oh! Our festival's back up. Are they coming back up now? Now that winter's over? I honestly forgot. Oh, X is S. S for like start. It's just S. So X is S, and then what? You know what? Actually, bear with it for today. I'm gonna swap over. Swap S and I for it's command without an S. So S is your menu, or X. And then I is your Y, or registered item. So swap X and Y to... Okay. Just know by next stream I'll make it more phonetically easy. I'll dumb it down a little bit. So literally X will be X and then Y will be Y. He said I want some different frames. Wait, did that save? That probably saved, right? Did that save? There you go. Utilizing the multi-command. Yes, sir. Oh, you passed it. You passed it. You gotta go to the Pokemart. Remember, you gotta go to the Pokemart. Why am I helping y'all? Gotta go to the Pokemart. So what's probably gonna happen is that if y'all, uh-oh. This is back then where poison actually kills. Oh, you know what I just noticed? So I'm looking at my terminal. So it's actually, we actually have it at 0.1 second. I think that's what's eating the commands right now. I thought I had the presses set at 0.3 seconds. No, it's set at 0.1. And I tested it before. On 0.1 second, it eats the command. If y'all want, I could reset the command and set up longer button presses for y'all instead, because right now it's at 0.1 second, and that might be eating it a little bit. Or we just let it ride for now. Okay. I'll fix it. I'll have it fixed for next stream. So hopefully it will be a much more accurate experience next stream. But that's good to know. Today was going to be a bit of a slog anyway. I had a feeling. Because the thing is, every time I did my small testings, it worked perfectly fine, but, you know, stress testing, you know what I mean? Didn't really do much of it. Or I really couldn't by myself. Moving an increment to 5 is kind of slow. So, the question is, the only reason I put it at 5 is because if someone randomly goes up 100, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I have to start, like, intervening. I have to, like, reset the queue, or... So, like, what's a good max number? What do you think is a good max number that you think that's reasonable? Make it 10? Gotcha. Alright. 5 to 10. Gotcha. As it is, we can only move 4 in a new direction. Okay, so that so the 0.1 second press is eating up at least is as at least eating up one command, from what it seems. At most one. Fascinating. Okay. I could always make the button presses last longer. As also turning takes a turn. Ooh. That is interesting. So because the thing is I can't make it where you do a left turn. When you do a left, it automatically does like a +1. Cause like if that's the case, it'll mess up menuing. It'll just mess up menuing. So I guess when you do turns, you just have to overcompensate a little bit by one extra. That's like there's really not much I can do, unless the only way to circumvent that is I make a whole separate command just for moving, which I feel like that's a bit too much. You know what I mean? You kind of want to keep it simple. But yeah, no, that's a good catch. I did not know that. That is fantastic. I did not. I didn't notice that when I was testing it. Mainly because, well, to be fair, I did all my testing in the name selection. When I was naming my main character, that's where I was testing the left and right accuracy. Like if it went right 5 times, if it went down 3 times, and in that specific little box, there is no turning animation. That is actually really fascinating. I completely missed that edge case. Yeah. I gotcha. I'll fix it for next stream. I just thought of I and S as in like item, and then S as in like start. Yeah. Okay. Oh, professional. Yeah. Don't make it too complicated. It's fine. Just bump it up to 10. Professional LARPer. Hold on a second. That's slander. Lincoln D. Damn. You know, I also considered putting like a infinite loop button press for like very text heavy portions, but I feel like that could lead to like precarious situations. So I didn't add like an infinite loop toggle. You know what I mean? It seems a bit dangerous. Ooh, Jolly Mankey? We take those. Yeah, that's what I figured. It'd be pretty catastrophic. Because I'm trying to think like how do I make the text heavy portions like a lot less painful than constantly have to type out A5 A5 A5. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's not much I can do with like the A presses, the like text, like pushing along the dialogue. There's not really much I can do realistically. I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, I don't know. Like, fly out to your place and we all playing your separate keyboard. My separate keyboard. I'm about to open a remote play on your Switch for. Oh my god, I'm getting poisoned by every little thing right now. Oh, Mankey's poisoned too? Uh-oh. I might actually lose. If you die or faint one time, we win, by the way. Wait, what about when y'all faint or lose? What do I get? That's expected. Nothing. Oh, oh. Okay, okay. I see. I see. I'm telling y'all. Let's call me. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Let's make a prediction. How many times are y'all gonna faint in Viridian Forest due to poison? I'm gonna say at least twice. I think at least twice you guys are gonna faint in Viridian Forest due to poison. You're gonna run to a random Weedle, it's gonna poison you first try, and then you guys are just y'all gonna die to poison. We one-shot Viridian Forest. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. You know, I also thought about this situation. I was like, what if I just run the Firered stream on a completely different channel? Just so like saving it as a VOD's a lot easier, or you guys have your own audio, etc., etc. You know what I mean? But I was like, that's like a lot of work. If you fail at all, make it. I have to restart. Listen. I said I was going to give y'all a handicap, but that's brutal. Be a fourth monitor stream. I mean, I can make it where like I can add like little like time handicaps for y'all, right? So y'all can kind of catch up. Try to make this a little more competitive. You know what I mean? So like if I really do fail, like I can't do anything for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes, or if like once I beat a gym, I can't do anything for like 10-20 minutes. I don't know, some sort of like little, not too long, but like just enough like time gaps in between where you guys have a chance to kind of make a comeback. Make it a Nuzlocke for yourself. That's actually not a bad idea. You know what I mean? A Nuzlocke. Okay, well, if that's the case, screw it. Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. We'll make it a Nuzlocke. That's actually kind of make it more fun for me. You know, this one-sided, you know, beatdown. You know, we'll make it a little fun. So I just lost the Mankey because it fainted. So yeah, we'll put it away. Every gym you beat, you have to release. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm already doing a Nuzlocke. Can we chill with that? I don't have enough money or Pokemon. So I'll be fair about this. So we'll do, remember, one. Actually, if that's the case, then I technically don't get to catch. Nuzlocke is Nuzlocke where you also, I can't remember. Is it the first Pokemon you encounter you have to catch, or is it one capture per route? I think it differs between, like, it differs, but I think the general consensus is whatever you run into in the route is what you have to capture, or you don't get it. So if that's the case, I get nothing from down here. I get nothing from the left because actually the Mankey I caught, that was technically my first encounter or whatever. And then I don't get to capture anything in Viridian Forest then. Okay. Pokemon Larper? Oh no. Nuzlocke is like a self-imposed rule people do for Pokemon to kind of change it up. The general, like the most like basic bare bone of a Nuzlocke is... Actually, does this count as a separate route? Wait, I still have. Wait. I haven't caught anything here, but I think I did run into a Pokemon. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I run into a Pokemon here? I want to say no. But yeah, the basic concept of a Nuzlocke is basically for every new route you get the first encounter you have to capture or not capture, and every time a Pokemon faint, it basically like dies. So if my Squirtle ever dies, it's gone. Well, I'm probably not gonna release it because this is gonna be the save I use for like shiny hunting. So whatever dies, I'm just gonna put away in the box and just, you know, not worry about it. You also have to name it. That's true. All right, we're gonna imagine we didn't encounter anything in here because I don't think I did. Route 2, I don't think I did. Well, we need it. We're down to one. We're down to one Pokemon. We need it. Ooh. You know, I think I like this Nuzlocke rule. You know, I have to play a lot more careful than y'all. So maybe scratch all the like the time punishment stuff or the time thing, and we just stick with the Nuzlocke thing. I think that's a lot more simpler. Bird Jesus? Could be. How did they act? Is that how they actually spelt it though? I don't remember. Hold on, let me LARP really quick. So Bird Jesus was actually spelled like this. So it was literally AAABAAJSS. Well, let's see if we actually keep it or not, you know? It could be curtains, you know? Oh, this could be really nice. Now that we actually started the game, I can now really extensively test the button commands. I'm gonna try to get it down like I'm gonna try to get it really accurate, you know? Oh, here we go. Here's the first feint for y'all. I will, you know what? I'll also make a feint counter for y'all. A34. Bro tried to type out was it A24's older brother, A34. Another thing, another question. Do you guys prefer when y'all do the multi commands? When y'all do the multi commands, do you all want it spaced in between each of the letters, or do you want it in one long line, one long string? So do you want like A5 space B2 space, or do you want like A5 no space B2, kind of like that? Do you spaces are better? Okay, just you know, just asking. Because like later on, when you later on, you're like you kind of want to like type faster, and removing like small little increments of spaces will make it a lot more efficient. So just asking. But yeah, but yeah, and I'm doing all right. Today's been all right. I made a lot of good like productive I was pretty productive yesterday, so I'm a little less productive today. I mean, I'll probably be more productive like after stream, but still. What's up, Ducky? I do plan on watching the One Piece thing probably over the weekend. Productive goon sesh? Never productive goon sesh. You always have unproductive. Yeah. Meaning you're a gooner. No, unproductive goon sesh means if I don't do it, if I don't goon, that means it's an unproductive goon sesh. No. If I did do it and it was unproductive, it would have been I would have probably said it was an attempted unproductive. Well, I guess that's a bit of a mouthful. There was no attemption implied. Are y'all poisoned? What's going on? Don't tell me you don't have an antidote. Wait, wait, I need to see. I wasn't looking at y'all's screen. I don't have an antidote either, so I'm a little screwed too. I used the only one I had. You guys are poisoned! You guys are poisoned! Yes! Yes! It's fine. Remember, you guys can die as much as you want. There is no like, you guys are just playing on regular rules. But I actually got to make a. I actually still have to make a death counter for y'all. So. Whatever tickles your pickle, or however the saying goes. I think that's right. Tickles your pickles. That sounds about right. That was a joke. It's whatever floats your boat. That worked. Yeah, that's also another one. Yeah. I would usually go for whatever floats your boat, but I mean, if you like tickling pickles, I mean, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? It's the big 2026. If you like tickling pickles and pickle pouches, that's all you. That's all you, big dog. wait, what happened? Wait, I just saw an antidote. Takes one to know one. I don't know what you're talking about. He found an antidote! He did it! Would you actually use it though, right now? I mean, I guess you could always buy more. Wow. You know, other than the inputs being eaten, it's the program is working fairly well. I feel like hasn't crashed. Hasn't crashed. That's a good sign. It crashed last stream. Dude, I haven't got poisoned a single time since my first visit to the forest. Like, what the heck, man? So I had Jollibee earlier for the first time in like 6 months because I don't have one at my college. What's great? All right, dude. Okay, dude. The last time I had Jollibee was at least 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago was the last time I had Jollibees. Must be nice. Are you gonna raw dog the Viridian Forest in one go? Wait, that's a trainer. Don't. He's dodging trainers. He's. You mean oob? You gonna mail me some oob? Damn. Have y'all tried the oob, the Starbucks drink, the oob drink? Pikachu! Y'all got a Pikachu? What the heck? No way. Isn't that like a 1% or 5% chance? No. Can I say undeserved? That's so undeserved. I wanted a Pikachu. That's so undeserved. He killed it. He killed it. No Pikachu for y'all. Just sweet foam. Oh, we got the gust. The Goost. I'm gonna try my best to keep my Pidgey alive. Because, you know, I think it'd be cool to keep him alive. We made it! We barely made it through. Wait, is this a new route? Hold on, let me just double check. Oh, this still counts as Route 2. Okay, so I don't get a new Pokemon here. It's the same route as earlier. Here we go. We might witness the death of Markin Mustang. Let's see. Here we go. Just curious, do you guys hear the game for Firered? I need to double check. I don't know if this is actually going through or not going through. Let me open up my own stream over here. Oh, it is going through. Nice. Okay, so the button does work. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm saying y'all cheated. They cheated. Cheater. Cheater, cheater, cheater. Cheater. Alright. Alright, back to me though. Back to us. But yeah, we can go to y'all's screen when cool things happen. Project Hail Mary. Is that like a football movie? No, I never heard of it though. Oh man, you guys are gonna struggle with Brock. Oh man, are we gonna have a Brock counter? Sci-fi. It's a sci-fi movie called Project Hail Harry. Sorry, Project Hail. Yeah, Project Hail Mary. Whoa, 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 whoa. let me show you guys something interesting. So whenever because I have one of the detections. Start wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So oh, that's the wrong one. So because I have one of the commands, because I have one of the commands as like right here. Whenever you guys type it scans the chat, any incoming message for any other letter, and because it kept using you used it once, twice, some I can't read the rest, but yeah, you use it every time you have I in your long sentence. It try to pick it up, and it's like it like what the fuck's going on? It starts freaking out. I gotta change that. I gotta change that. I have to change that. I will change that for next stream, so we won't run into that issue. That's because I have it as I'll like I said, I'll change it to X and Y. So next stream, it will be X and Y, like word for word X and Y. See, that's the issue. If I do it where it only counts the first letter, then I mean I could probably. I'm if I do that, I might have to change it up because the way I have the multi command set up a little bit, the way I parse multi commands is probably why we're having that issue. But if we do it where it only detects the first letter, it could cause a problem. Because like, what if you write like, "Hello, my name is identify," or like, "A I don't like," or like add identify, right? It'll be A and I, or something like that, and it'll be like one input of A, one input of I. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. So the way this code, the way the thing is programmed is a little bit. It's a bit finicky, because if I was running this directly to the program itself, I could be a little bit more accurate with some of the things I do. But because I'm doing it in such a convoluted, roundabout way, it is a little, there's a little bit of inaccuracy and some things I can't really do. Because instead of directly communicating with the program itself, I'm communicating with an extra layer. I'm communicating with the middleman, and the middleman is telling the program what I want to do, and that does cause a little bit of issue. He broke. Still broke. Oh, you know what? How about this? So, hear me out. Hear me out. I feel like we're being too mean to Mustang for not giving him points, okay? So, if you guys run into a shiny, if y'all capture it, 1,000,000 points for everyone in the chat except Ant. But if y'all somehow kill it, everyone only Ant gets the 1,000,000. I like that caused a bunch of errors to shoot up. Wait, Mustang. Whenever he types sentences with I, does that eat or ignore all your inputted commands? Does that do that? Is that what's happening right now? I'm kind of not paying attention fully exactly. But from the looks of it, it looks like whenever he does that, it like either ignores your input, eats up your input, or it clears the queue, maybe? Is that what's happening? Does it like destroy the queue? Well, uppercase, lowercase doesn't matter. I have it where it auto lowercases everything. Maybe how about this? You should start referencing this because you guys are so confident with yourselves. You should start referencing yourself in third person. Oh snap! You guys are in Brock right now. Oh my god! I've been yapping so much that I didn't even notice you guys are actually here now with me. Y'all caught up. Wow, man. Mustang putting in work. Just a question about cloning. Are y'all gonna clone nuggets for money? I might do that for a little bit. Like I'll use that opportunity to let y'all like get ahead of me. You know what I mean? Damn. Listen, you guys might be stuck in Brock for a little bit. See, you have some options, right? You have Mankey. You can go catch Mankey. You can go train up Caterpie. What else? Do you have Ember? Hold on. We gotta switch. Well, no, you Ember until it burns. I'm telling you, Charmander's a fraud. Come on, we all know Charmander's a fraud. What are we doing here? Charmander's a fraud. I told y'all not to pick Charmander. That bum. All right, you should have picked Squirtle or Bulbasaur. The better of the two, the better of the three. Come on. Damn, 80. Oh, it's just like, and they're robbing him. $80. No. Oh, you know, it sucks. It sucks to be y'all. Now they broke. Doesn't that mean you guys go all the way back home because you guys didn't go to... Oh no, did you guys not go to the Pokemon Center in Pewter City? No, wait, please tell me you went to the Pokemon Center in Pewter City. No, say psych right now. Say psych right now, you actually went to the Pokemon Center. No. I had to? Okay. Phew. I'm just saying, Mustang, there's like 3 other people here all watching you fail. and you... they're like, it's interesting. And listen, maybe this is a little bit of little motivation. You could be like me, all right? You can be like me, and you could get this badge, all right? So how about this? How about we theory craft what you could possibly do, right? Okay. So, like I said, you could either A, go back into Viridian Forest, catch a Caterpie, get it up to a Butterfree, right? Because it learns something. Or doesn't Butterfree learn Absorb at one point, or no? Is it just confusion? I don't remember. Maybe Butterfree's not a good option. Butterfree's terrible option. So you have either one, go down back to the first town and go catch a Mankey. Learn low kick, or learn whatever a move. I think low kick is your first fighting move. Low kick, demolish, or B, overtrain Charmander for Charmeleon. So you have 2 options. Those are your 2 options. And that might be it, actually. But hear me out. Like, think about it. If you do just train Charmander, like, if you think about it this way, right? If you if you pick options where you have to encounter more Pokemon, you have a better chance of running into a shiny. You know what I mean? So that means a better chance for shinies, and then possibly 1,000,000 points if y'all capture it, or not 1,000,000 points if you don't. Well, just for Ant. Just Ant gets it, you know? Man, I feel bad, y'all. I feel bad. Let's see. So I'm just looking at some fixes I have to do. So we're gonna adjust the button presses, right? So we'll make it 0.3 seconds. Possibly add delays between multi-command loops. Swap the S and I to X and Y, and then increase the max loop from 5 to 10. And we can't do anything about turning taking inputs. That's just, I can't do that. Just I can't do anything about that one, unfortunately. Turn 1 poison is kind of crazy, no? What was that turn 2? Half the time it reads, half the time it doesn't. Like I said, I could, right, if you want, I could try to fix the, I could try to fix the input right now. You know what I mean? Do we have to save at the end of the night? Yeah. What do you mean, do we have to save? You guys can save whenever y'all want. Should have saved before going to the gym. Ooh. What are we looking at? Oh, are you gonna switch? Oh, okay. He said it's time for business. He said I'm swapping moves. Okay. He said enough. I'm gonna spam A. That's a smart pick. It's a smart pick right there. That's a smart man right there. That's a smart man. He said enough. Let me spam A. Not letting your jank code screw me over it. Whoa, my jank code. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. You know, realistically, I really should have tested it in-game, not in the character creation screen. I really should have tested in-game. I just thought it would work, honestly. I was like, it never works, right? Whatever you do in pre-production, It's never gonna work in production. It never. Nothing ever ships right. Nothing ever will. You're Georgia. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Whoa! I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. All right. Let's go catch our next Pokemon. Do I lose money? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. If you do, even if you white out in wild battles, I think you literally drop money. Like it just disappears. Running shoes! Oh my god! Wait, how am I gonna implement running shoes for y'all? Like, how do I? Cause remember when I said I wanted to do like a toggle button press? This is why I wanted it, because of the running shoes. I think you guys are just not gonna be able to use running shoes. Maybe bike, but not running shoes, because you have to constantly hold B. Listen, it's unfortunate you guys probably are not going to be able to use running shoes, but you guys still can use bikes. Listen, you guys can use bikes all you want, okay? I'm sorry, there's not much I can do. Oh, brother, dude, the World Cup song is hot garbage. Oh, it is so it's hot garbage, bro. that bro, that World Cup song is hot garbage. Oh my god, dude, that'll be so ant. You should do that. Dude, that'll be so good. You should put that in your DJ playlist, dude. But then like actually make it good though. You know? Like play like the beginning portion, trick everybody, and then you play like you ooh. You can remix the shit out of it and make it actually good. An old remix for the old NFL team. But yeah, dude, that's actually not a bad idea. Trick people with the World Cup song and then like make it actually good. That's a fire DJ idea right there. That's fire. You know, I can't imagine struggling against Brock, man. I can't imagine. Like, I just don't know how that feels, you know? Like, what does that feel like? Can y'all give me like a quick paragraph of how it feels sucking against Brock? You know? Like, what's it like? You know, what's it like? At this point, I'm about to get War Turtle. Like, do you see the skill diff right here? Look at the skill diff. Huh? Look at that. Charmander, booty cheeks. Loki, I think Mustang's gonna be stuck. He's gonna be stuck fighting until he evolves into a Charmeleon. Honestly, I think you're gonna genuinely, I think you're gonna beat Brock faster by just catching a Mankey and training up a Mankey for low kick. I wholeheartedly believe, like, if I was in y'all's shoe, I would go catch a Mankey. I think you're gonna have a way better chance with a Mankey. You're committed? Oh no. The sunk cost fallacy. Listen, Gen 3 Mankey, okay? He learns low kick at 9. Right? Low kick at 9. You see what I mean? So if you just catch like a level 4 or 5 Mankey and just grind him a little bit in the Weedle, you could beat him. You could low kick the crap out of Brock and win. Oh look, it's a Firered exclusive, Ekans. How is that in my Leafgreen game? What about Misty? I'll need Charizard. Well, no. You could just use Mankey. Or maybe she'll catch a Pikachu. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I don't have... Ooh. Oh, shoot. I thought it was 18. It was 16. I forgot. Come on, too easy, guys. Come on. Too easy. I have to be careful. If War Total dies because of poison, I'm never gonna forgive myself. Okay, it's 18. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's 1 per tick. Okay. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6. We're good. We're good. We're good. Woo! If I lose War Total due to poison in this Nuzlocke, I'm gonna be so sad. I'll never forgive myself. Damn. Come on, guys. It's just better starter. What can I say? Who chose Charmander? Y'all did. You, well, Mark did because both of y'all said, both you, Mark and Mustang, said you guys were gonna pick Charmander. I remember last stream you guys were like adamant about picking Charmander. It was a collect. It wasn't Osh because I know Osh would have definitely picked Bulbasaur. I'm not sure about Ant. I don't know where his allegiance lies. Maybe Bulbasaur because of Chikorita. Not sure. He said I would have picked Chikorita. Okay, dude. He said I would have picked Chikorita. Definitely Bulbasaur. Okay, so that would have been kind of interesting because if all of you actually like inputted your desire for the starter, it would have been a 2-2 split in the beginning. Because Mark and Mustang would have said Charmander. Osh and Ant would have said Bulbasaur. But that would Ant required to try. That's true. True. To be fair, only Mark and Mustang has really helped. And I fear if Mark and Mustang's not here, I fear the game, y'all's game, would be stuck wherever it is. And you know, I'm even contemplating on when I beat the game before y'all by like 10 hours, I'll probably play I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do. If I'll just stay here and watch y'all beat it, or you guys just automatically lose. I don't know. The thing is, I could just end the video there. I'm like, the chat sucks at Pokemon. The end. It would have been a pretty lackluster ending, because I still want that 1v1 at the end. Team David, yeah. Hey, listen, if y'all want... Oh, wait, we can't trade! I was like, oh, I'll trade y'all Pokemon. We can't trade, not until we get to Sevi Island, right? I think after we beat Sevi Island is when we get to trade. Never mind. I was like, oh, I'll trade y'all my War Turtle to use it to beat Brock. Never mind. Never mind. You can't. Guys, you guys just got lapped by my Pidgey. You guys just got lapped by my Pidgey. I hope y'all know that. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on? Is this death number 2? No, wait, did y'all die? No, I don't remember, actually. Did y'all? No, yeah. You lost to Brock, now you're about to die to poison. Hey, one more up or down, you might be Gabanzo Bean. Truly, Pokemon's not for the weak-willed. Never quit, never what? Never surrender. Listen, Mustang got more willpower than me. All the backseat gamers not helping would have pissed me off. Would have pissed me off. Well, it is what it is, man. Oh! Not my bird Jesus! I'll also make it every time I lose a Pokemon, I'll give you guys like a small increment amount of points. How much? I'm not entirely sure. But that'll give me more incentive not to lose my Pokemon, you know what I mean? So the amount I'll give will probably be the level times 100. Right? So if Bird Jesus die right here, that will be like 12k. Right? Because I think 1.2k is too small. That's 1,000? Did I read that wrong? Yeah, my fault. Yeah, no, you're right. 1,000. Because if I give you guys only like I said 1,000, it'd be too small. Like I think I need to make it just a little bit more. Because that's only like one, that's realistically only one gamble, right? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm being too generous. Maybe, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. But like I have no plan of losing my Pokemon, okay? On how much you value that Mon. That's really subjective, because I'll just say everything equals 0. And you guys get nothing when it dies then. Because do I really value the Pokemon? Maybe. Oh shit, he's spending money on potion? Wow. You should buy some antidote. Antidote is probably more important than potions. Probably more important. You know what I mean? We'll make it back at Nugget Bridge. Oh, shoot. Here we go. New Pokemon time. Whatever we encounter first is what we catch. Jigglypuff! I was hoping for this. Nice. I just have to ball it. I can't damage it. It's too strong. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, come on, please. My Pokemon are too strong. I actually might not get anything if I can't capture it in 8 balls. Uh-oh. The dilemma of being too strong. The thing is, if I catch this Jigglypuff, I'm not gonna train it. I'm gonna use it as my, Oh, wait. You know what? I'm gonna make the Nugget Bridge an exception to the Nuzlocke. Alright? I'm making that an exception. Because I want to farm the Nugget Bridge. Like... And if you want to farm the Nugget Bridge, you have to faint. You have to like lose. So I'm gonna make that portion that if I'm farming it, I'm gonna make that portion not count towards the Nuzlocke, because that's not fair. I want money too. All right, I want nuggets too. The bot is kind of slowing down. Is it? Is it slowing down, or is your input getting eaten? Yes, sir. Type a command and see. Okay, let me try. Let's do down 3. No. Yeah, let's do down 3, left 5, down 5. Oh. That work? Was that me? R3 down here. Let me control up to into the forest. Down 5, down 5. 1, 2, 3, or Oh, actually, I count as 3. Yeah. Yeah. Then we do left 5. You know, take account for the extra turn. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Down 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Was that 5 steps? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? When I do down 5, is that 4 or 5 steps? So at least one input is getting eaten. That's funny because when I was testing it, in the menu selection, that's the same pattern I noticed. One of the inputs getting eaten. There is a bit of delay, you know. That's not much I could. We'll see if there's any performance update after I do some edits. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can't do much about the turning thing because that's just, yeah, there's not really much I could do. My only okay, so actually no, there is technically well, maybe. Okay, so the dilemma I have right now is I could make the button press long enough where one left button press becomes turn and move, but okay. But another issue if I make the button presses long is if it's I don't, because I haven't done the measurement, but if you hold it maybe a point second too long, it could be read as a double input rather than a single input, you know? Because you could hold right for it to constantly go right. So that's the bit of a dilemma I would have to figure out. So it's whatever. Okay. But yeah, I'll do all the fixes tonight. So hopefully next stream will be a little bit more smoother. An item. Ooh, orange berry. Ooh, Q-charm. Only knows sing. But like I said... Whoa, hold on. Wait. Can't end stream until y'all beat Brock? Whoa, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Can't beat? Ooh, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that. Do I get the Magikarp right now here, because this is technically this is a Route 4 encounter. You know what? I'm just gonna keep him. I want to hunt him later. So I'm just not gonna get anything for Route 4. We're gonna keep Jigglypuff in the back because I don't want to train her, right? I'm gonna use her when I'm gonna use Jigglypuff when I need to farm nuggets off stream. All right, off stream, I'm gonna farm nuggets without y'all judging me. Okay, just saying. The next stream, I'm just gonna have like 999 nugget, and you guys will be wondering like, how did he get so much nuggets? And I won't tell y'all. You know, hard work, dedication. Okay, inside trading. Come on, y'all know the vibes. Flygon, Alolan Ninetale, Crobat, Dewott, Beedrill with Megastone. You know, I wonder why Butterfree never. I wonder why Butterfree never got a. I wonder why it never got a Mega Evolution. Why just Beedrill? If we randomly meet on the shoot, or am I winning? Am I winning? The only thing I'm like genuinely scared about in that team is maybe Beedrill if he sets up. But that's like if he's like, well, not sets up, but like if he's put in the good position. And Crobat if it knows acrobatics. You know, is this like flying gem? Is this like flying gem acrobatic Crobat? I don't know. I say it's a 50-50, you know? I think it depends. It depends on like it could go either way. It could go either way. You know. I'm not really scared about the Alolan Ninetales. Flygon, not a Mega Pokemon. Crobat maybe, Beedrill maybe. Oh, Focus Sash Acrobat, ooh, with Toxic, ooh. Maybe I'll be scared of the Crobat. It'll definitely be stronger. It'll definitely take out one Pokemon for sure. It'll guarantee take something out. Oh yeah, the ZA starters. Yeah. Poor Emboar got nothing. He got what? Mold Breaker? And then Feraligatr got like Dragon Eyes, which makes normal type moves Dragon with a 1.2 time multiplier. And then Meganium got Mega Soul, which is like low-key kind of good. Like, it's low-key kind of good. The thing is, Dragon Eyes for Mega Feraligatr is actually really good too. Cause I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, you know, like it'll be really interesting to have like having like the go-to would be like Giga Impact or Double Edge or something like that, right? Depending on how you want to play with it, right? Giga Impact or Double Edge. But having like Facade would not be such a bad idea. He can learn, like, Feraligatr can learn Facade, right? So Facade, and then in a situation where he's like statist, if there is a situation, I don't know, but Facade is also on the board, which I think that's really cool. They nerf Mega Feraligatr. None of his moves will work on Fairy. Should have kept Sheer Force. Well, the thing is, it's an option, you know. You don't have to Mega Evolve if you don't want to. You know what the funny thing? It is kind of funny how Fairy is like the new dragon, but then whatever comes out, I feel like, well, to be fair, I don't know. Will there ever be another type, like a new additional type? Because I'm thinking, like, is there, like, call me crazy, but I feel like the current, like, type combat, you know what I mean? The all the type we have right now, I feel like we're in a good spot. I feel like if we introduce a whole new type, I think that might cause, like, I think it will cause some issues. Just like how Dragon was kind of unchecked for a little bit, because it's like, it's until Fairy came out. I think that might happen if another type comes out, and then they're gonna have to release a whole nother type to counteract that new type. You know what I mean? So hopefully not. Wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna go to the cave. Why am I hunting over here? I don't need to do that. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I need to go get more Pokeball, because that's a new route, so a new Pokemon, which I don't have any. So let me go get more Pokeball. Sound type? That's kind of sound. Huh. I mean, a sound type wouldn't be the craziest, but it would feel weird. Must be nice just to quickly run over to get more Pokeballs. What are you... Remember, this is a one person versus two people technically, because only Mark and Mustang has been doing anything, so only two people. So, but remember, this is why I'm giving myself, like, this is why I'm playing my playthrough as a Nuzlocke, right? Like, I can't make mistakes. If I make mistakes, then the Pokemon's gone. You know, and listen, if y'all just picked Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you guys wouldn't be stuck at Brock. Just saying, you guys would not be stuck at Brock. You guys had to pick Charmander. Ooh, 5K. Ooh, look at all this money. Oh, that's a lot of... Ooh, hold on. Let me just buy 10. I'm not that rich. Hold on, chill. Not yet. Not until we get the Nugget Bridge. There we go. Let me buy some antidote, cause last thing I want is yeah, poison death. I hope there's not another... I hope there's no... You know, I know that's another thing, right? Evolutions. I hope they don't add a new evolutions. I know that's like blasphemous to say, but I think with what we have right now is fine. I think any more evolution is... I think there's too much. I think there's too many. I think what they should start doing, instead of making more separate evolutions... Now, hear me out. Instead of making separate evolutions, they should make combination evolutions. So instead of just a straight fire type, you can do like fire fairy or water electric, something like that. Let them crossbreed. I don't know, that could be another whole can of worms, I understand, but it is technically new, yes, but they would just they wouldn't need to think of a whole new like design. They would just take parts of the old designs and just kind of just mishmash them together, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have to allocate. Because I think the reason why they don't create more evolution is that they have to, like, put a lot of time into creating a whole new type. And, like, the essence, the best version of it from scratch. But, like, if you do, like, a mixture, you can kind of combine old assets into one new thing. Like a Fairy Vaporeon. I think that might be... I think that has to be the next move, if I was them. But if I was more business minded, I would release every type. That would be the move without a doubt. I would be like printing money. I would very much be printing money. So much money. Incredible amounts of money. Yeah, dimensional remix, yeah. I don't think what I just said is like out of the, I don't think it's too crazy. Like I could see a world where they do that. Cause I was like thinking about dogs and I was like, you know, there's like crossbreeds of dogs. I'm like, why not for evolutions? You know what I mean? Because you could think of each of the evolutions as like a purebred, and then people like certain aspect of like a purebred, and then a certain aspect of another purebred, and why not? And then people do go around and crossbreed them. I was like, maybe they'll probably do the same thing for evolutions eventually. My dog is a regular Eevee. My dog is... My dog is a skinwalker. He's evil. He's only nice to you when you have treats. Either treats or if you haven't seen him in the last 3 minutes. Or longer. Then he's like, glad I finally saw you. Haven't seen you in like 10 years. Alright, here we go. First encounter for Mount Moon. What is the Pokemon for this route? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Mustang's about to do the whole challenge Brock again. Hold on. I gotta see this. Come on, show us, Mustang. Does he have a favorite family member? Of course he does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he definitely has the favorite family member. If I have to put myself on the totem pole of who he prefers, I'm like second to last. Yeah, because there's like my middle sibling, and then my mother and my older sibling are on the same tier list. They're on the same level, and then me, then my dad. I think that's the way it is. Alright, here we go. Come on, Mustang and Mark, come on. You know what? No, this is a Mustang-only project. Come on, Mustang. Show us your hard work. Wow, he leveled up twice this whole time. Wow. Wow. He got Metal Claw! Oh! He got Metal Claw! I completely forgot Charmander learns Metal Claw in this game. Yo! What? He learns Metal Claw? I thought you were gonna be stuck with Ember till Charmeleon. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. I genuinely forgot he learns Metal Claw. Wow. You're still gonna lose to Onyx, but still, that's really cool. I mean, it's still gonna lose, but like, wow, I actually completely forgot you learned Metal Claw. That's cool. Damn. Nah, he sweeps. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he does. Oh, shoot. That's my first encounter. Ooh. I'll redo the encounter because it wasn't on stream for the Twitch stream. Okay. Okay. You said you are a. Mmm. He did it. He beat Camper Liam. You think it's more of whoever hangs around? Yeah, yeah. The thing is, the people, the three people above me, do hang out a lot more with the dog, and they also sleep with the dog. Like, the dog has taken naps with me on my bed, but he has never like slept a night with me ever. So there is that. So I do feel like definitely, I definitely think it's the sleep thing. But the thing is, like, the reason I don't go like, oh, let him sleep with me, because like you don't ideally you don't want the dog to constantly have multiple sleeping, like, nap spots are fine, but like actual sleeping overnight spot, you don't want too many of those for him. So he only has really 2 spots, maybe 3, but generally about 2. Like, either in the, yeah, he only has like 2 like actual sleeping spots. Damn, he spent, bro, Mustang's bougie. He said Pokemon Center? No thanks. Potion all the way. Yeah, he bougie. He said we got money in the future when we get the Nugget Bridge. He said we got it. Damn. He said we good. He said let me save too. I'm just a dad who left for the milk tea. What? He said takes too long. Damn. He's hey, no, I get it. I get it. Here we go. Mustang's hard work. Let's see if he got it. We'll probably end after Mustang beats Brock. Or after this one attempt, maybe. Because I do want to go fix the code. And I think it'll be fine, because next stream I'll probably go farm Nugget Bridge while you guys like catch up through Mount Moon or something. Or maybe you guys don't beat it first try. But here we go, first try, right? You get one try, Mustang, one try. Okay. Metal Claw, the clawer, okay. Let's get an attack boost, come on. What is it? 10% chance for the attack boost? Okay, okay, come on. Oh. Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on. Maybe that plus one's enough? Plus one's enough, maybe? Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Oh. Maybe needed crit, maybe not. Doesn't matter, you know, doesn't matter. You need that crit for Onyx. Not for the Geodude. You need it for that Onyx, man. Let's hope that crit wasn't, you know, better used somewhere else. Here we go. You know, good luck, GLGO. Come on. Come on, Charmander. Show me you're not a fraud. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You still have the +1 attack. Maybe you can get one more. One more +1 attack. Ooh, it missed. Ooh, you lucky son of a gun. Okay. Oh, that might be enough. That might be, next turn might be enough. Damn. This Onyx is actually a paid actor. It's crazy. This is a paid actor Onyx. Wow. How much money did you guys give this Onyx to be a paid actor? That's crazy. That's paid actor. Paid actor. That Onyx is a paid actor. Really, dude? Man, paid actor Onyx. That's crazy. Honestly, shameless. Shameless. You guys would pay the Onyx just money to lose. Wow. No. Every time, you know, here's a new little incentive. Every time we beat a gym, we will give point to the person that contributed most to the gym's success, right? So they're like, just because if you can't go around and train, like let's say we're at Misty, right? You decide to train Charmander to Charizard. Does that really help Misty's fight? Like, does having like maybe, yeah, you could brute force it, but like realistically, does that help the fight? No. Like, let's say, but instead you trained up like a grass type or something, or electric type, then that would, like, clean and simple, you're being productive towards the thing. So I think it's only fair to give only one person get points. I can't get everybody points because that's like that's not fair, you know. The question is, how much points do I give? 50k is kind of a lot, but it's not unreasonable. You know what I mean? It's not unreasonable. We'll do 10k because it's the first gym, and then every gym will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then when the Elite Four is done, that'll be like 100k. So we'll just do 10k for now, right? Just a little appetizer, right? I should do. Oh, I saw the Pokemon Champion. I did see the Pokemon Champion trailer. It looks pretty cool. I did see people complain about like how much battling you have to do to train like a full team. Somebody did the math or something, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna take you like 40 to 60 hours of battling non-stop or something to have enough points to fully train a team or something like that. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but give or take, it'll probably take you like 20-30 hours of gameplay for you to be able to train a full team. is that? But the question is that? And that's probably the free to play model. I'm sure. I'm sure Pokemon Champion probably has a pay to win model where you can get all of that or get discounts, and etc. Which they already do. In the trailer, I think they had like they had an option for a starter pack. So you can, I think you can pay real money for a starter pack, which gives you some bonuses like more storage and then some other stuff. I forgot what it was, but I remember you get more storage, and I kind of like said, oh man, we have to pay for storage. Well, I kind of like just shook my head a little bit. I'm like, you actually have to pay for more storage. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, champions will be fun though. I hope they have like randomizer. I hope they have a randomizer setting. That's my favorite thing to do in Showdown. I like going to the random battles. It's always fun. There we go. Mustang got 10k points. But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point, right? Did you save? Mustang, did you save? I actually didn't see. Did y'all save? D2? Uh-oh. Part of me wishes the stream was up 24/7 to work on it, lol. The thing is, I do want to. The thing is, I feel like once we kind of work out all the small, minute issues like inputs getting eaten and stuff like that. That's not impossible, because I still remember. I still want to do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Remember Mystery Dungeon? And Mystery Dungeon's a bit of a long game, you know, so it wouldn't be the craziest idea to for me to play it on stream with y'all. We'll just watch y'all play it on stream, or do it or leave it on. Something like I want to do something with Mystery Dungeon, and like a 24/7 up Mystery Dungeon wouldn't be like a crazy idea. Y'all good? Okay. There we go. It is not connected anymore. You guys cannot connect. You guys cannot control the thing anymore. That was pretty good though. No, that was pretty good. Pretty good. So any more So before we end tonight, any more complaints that you want me to small until what it looks like. So gonna about GG's. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. So any more little issues y'all want me to kind of fix with the program? Just a final little checklist, right? Adjust the button presses from, which is right now, it was at 0.1 seconds. So the button is only pressed for 0.1 seconds. We're going to switch to 0.3. I think that will give a little bit more. We might add slight delays in between multi-commands. So when you do like A5, L3, D2, maybe we'll do like a small delay in between it. Maybe that'll help with inputs being eaten. Maybe not, because maybe it won't make a difference. You know what I mean? Because maybe the whole 0.1 second button input is the main culprit to the input being eaten. So maybe we don't even need to add delays between the loops, because it could just make everything kind of last longer. You know what I mean? And you kind of wanted to go a little bit fast. And so that's what we're gonna do. And then, well, the adding delays between the multi command, that's a maybe. Hold on, let me talk about maybe. And then swapping S and I, which is S is menu and then I is registered item, to X and Y. So it would literally be this, right? So you guys would literally have menu, registered item. I'm probably not gonna do this. I'll just keep it to these four buttons, right? And then uh change the max from 5 to 10, right? 5 to 10. I think that's reasonable. I thought about maybe doing it to 20, but 20 might be too much. So we'll cap it out at 10. Yeah, we'll cap it out at 10. I think that's it, right? A shot caller? What the hell? Who a shot caller? Fun. Forgot how much I enjoyed the first games. What Pokemon should we try before the next gym? Try for before the next gym. Movement doesn't matter, but text does. Movement doesn't matter, but text does. When you mean text, do you mean like the? Do you mean when the person has a lot of dialogue, and you're just mashing A? Is that what you're talking about? I'll give Ant. Oh, sorry, Ant. See, and if you were productive to the challenge just now, you could have gotten the point instead of Mustang. But Mustang took the wheel and said, "I got this," because nobody else does, and then that's why he got 10K points. Productive backseater, productive yapper. What do you mean productive? Bro wasn't even a backseater. He was just productive yapper. Doesn't matter if I add 5 or whatever. Are you talking about? Wait, so are you talking about when there is like a bunch of dialogue you have to go through? Pressing A5 does nothing. It's what you're saying. It is what you're saying. Which is a very, that one's a bit of an interesting situation, right? Because the text, the thing about the text system in this game is that even if you mash A, the text doesn't populate faster. It only populates faster if you're holding A. You know what I mean? So the script the script can't detect when the next available click point is. Yeah, it does not. It's so like I said, the only way for us to circumvent, like, the thing is, I could make a specialized command for dialogue situations. You know what I mean? So when there when there's a situation where we need to kind of like click through. I mean, so hey, what's up, Junior? What shiny star did you get? I did not get a shiny. We're just playing the game regular. I'm playing as a Nuzlocke right now. But okay, here, you know what? I so what I could probably do for dialogue options, right? So to make dialogue options go a little bit faster, what I could probably do is create a separate A command instead of just A or AA, which is the single press, right? Well, I could create a special an AA press that holds the button for, I don't know how long, maybe holds for like 2 seconds, 1 second or 2 seconds. I mean, I need to pick a threshold where it's just enough. So maybe like we'll try 1 second, right? We'll do a 1 second hold, right? So that means you could technically chain it like this. So you could do the special A, then regular A, So it would hold the A and it spawns and it clicks A. Like that. That would probably be the only option I can probably give you. Because only way for it to, yeah. Something like that, yeah. I don't know if I'll use a star, but I will. I don't know. Because if you guys want, I could make it. I could, you know how, you guys know how I have it like this? So if y'all want, here, let me switch over. So if y'all want, I could have it where, because you guys haven't used this at all. Like, genuinely, none of you have used AA at all. So instead, I could make this the hold A for like 1 second or maybe 2. I don't know how long you need to hold it. So so instead you could do like AA and then A. Right? Instead of like giving a whole nother command. I could probably do it like that. Add a skip dialogue option to your yapping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming in the new batch. Test 2 first should be better. Test 2 first should be better. What? Wait, what's better? Test 2 first should be better. What do you mean by that? I'm a little confused. Oh, test 2 second. Oh, that's what you. Sorry, no, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. No, I had to think. I had to. I got you. I got you. But yeah, so this. So is that an acceptable alternative? Because it's either that or you keep spamming A, right? We'll create a whole separate one just to hold A. I'm probably gonna have to make a whole separate save file just to test the long dialogues. You know what I mean? Because some of them are pretty yappy. All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Don't mess with my team. I'm probably gonna do my testing on my Leafgreen, so there's no issue. Dude, you know what the funniest thing is? I was thinking about it when I was like going through the game just now. I was like, it'd be really funny if when we get to the Elite Four, like the stream when we do the Elite Four, right when we all log in, your character's all the way back at Pallet Down. Well, I'm still at the Elite Four. Like I sabotage y'all by leaving you guys at Pallet Town. That'd be super funny. I mean, it's for the memes, for the memes. It'd be funny, no? It'd be super funny. You're all like, y'all puckered up and ready, have the Elite Four team all ready, and you guys are at Pallet Town. Close that. What's dinner? That's a great question. I had pizza before I got on, so I don't know. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get fly. Oh man, what if I go to the town and what if I go to the move deleter and remove fly and then move you guys to Pallet Down? Pizza rolls? Nah, we're not a pizza roll household. We're a little Kaiser. Good old Kaiser. Okay, old reliable, the best. No, just it was some slices of pepperoni and then some sausage, classic sausage, Italian sausage or whatever. Damn, I need to get. Whoa, whoa! Are we insulting? Are we insulting little Kaiser? Whoa! I'm telling you, you guys just don't appreciate it. You guys must live really well over there in Bougifornia. All right, Bougifornia must be different or something because y'all can't appreciate little Kaiser like that. Shameless. All right, I don't know what y'all eat over there. All right, maybe y'all eat off like gold plates or something, silver plates. All right, we eat pizzas out of a cardboard box. Honestly, shameless. Are you have you been putting your applications in around? Or are you gonna like are you just not gonna think about it for like a week and then like kind of go hard on it or then kind of like go all out at it? Actually, did you say you were just gonna take it easy until the end of summer or something? Oh yeah, did y'all see that they're they're disabling Sora, that AI video app? I forgot who it was under. Was it who owns Sora? I forgot. Oh, oh yeah. Did y'all also see this too? United Airline. They have a this is for economy. You could buy a whole road to sleep on. But the issue is I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking about this. I was like, the way you make planes cheap for customers is to fill as many people as you can. So if you do this, that means I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if every plane for United is going to have this option or only selective planes. Because you think about it, if every single United airplane does this, they're gonna lose out on they're gonna have to make money in a different way, right? Because this could either be one person, two person, or like one person and like their kid. If that's the case, most people are gonna get this for one person. And you know what this also kind of makes me feel? This feels like back of the car seat sleeping vibe. You know what I mean? If you ever go in a long road trip and you like rent out a van and whoever's not in driving duty or whoever needs to take a nap go sleep all the way in the back, and you know that shit is uncomfortable as hell. That shit is like tiny and like the cushion's all hard. Like this is what I feel is gonna happen. This is like that horrible like neck pain, arms numb, leg has to be folded halfway experience. You know what I mean? And but the thing, regardless, you're gonna. The thing is, because if they do this, plane prices for economy, because there is no whatever the average. economy ticket price for United Airlines cannot stay the same if they do this. It has to go up 2 to 3 times. Like it cannot. Business wise, it does not make any sense. They have to like upcharge 2 to 3 times, maybe even more because it's new. So like, if you're gonna spend this much money on economics or for this for econ, you might as well just go business or higher. I feel like you. I don't know. It's interesting, but you also gotta know that's not gonna be cheap. Maybe show David Starr. I just saw that. Dude, maybe Mustang can move over to work under Mark. They always need new hires because they're all bad new grads or interns. You know what? I won't be surprised if people try to join the high mile club through United's econ bed class. I like living in warm weather. Oh no. Just lost one of my main techs, by the way. Leaving the 31st sucks huge. Oof. Hey man, if y'all ever do any remote intern or remote positions, I heard Mustang needs a job. You know, the one thing I hate about living in the South is pollen. I don't think people I don't think people in the North or the West Coast deal with pollen. Am I right? It's just a South and like East Coast thing, right? Mainly South. I don't think I've ever experienced pollen in the North, but then again, I've never went up north in the summer. So I don't know. I know for sure people in the West Coast don't deal with pollen, right? Or is that just a or maybe I'm thinking like West Coast coast. We have is nowhere in the U. I genuinely would move to a state, even if it's Dakota, if there is no pollen. Like there has to be a state in the U.S. with no pollen. Wow, hold on a second. You guys have like nothing. Five states with the 5 states with the lowest pollen count. California. You guys are bottom four. What? You guys get like a sprinkle. You guys get a little sprinkle. What is that? It gets bad over there. You guys have the lowest pollen count. Ain't no way they said that. You guys don't know bad then. If you guys say that California is bad, you guys haven't seen the worst. Okay, there's no shot. There's no who's the five worst. Surprise! I'm surprised. Surprised. Oklahoma and Iowa. Dude, it's like freaking 10x, man. It is 10x. You guys have 10 times less than them. No way, bro. Wow. I can't believe you guys. can't believe you guys. Can't believe you guys. California with the bottom 4 pollen count. That's crazy. This was a blog. Okay, hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT, right? That's all right. We can use. I think that's a fair one, right? That's a fair one. We ain't using Grok. I'm not. You know what? You know what? Can I use Grok offline or not signed in? What's going on with this with my browser right now? My browser's acting funky. Here we go. All right. Each state with their with there we go. Georgia, we're almost top 10. We're almost top 10. Where are you guys at? Where's California? Are y'all not even on the list? Y'all are y'all not y'all's not even on the list. Where are you at? No, there you guys at. Right there, 20. Wow. Low pollen states. Low pollen states. I can't believe you guys try to relate to me about pollen. I can't believe that came out of your mouth. Yeah, we got pollen over here. It's really bad. I can't believe you guys. You guys got a little cut on your hand and go, yeah, I can relate to people that lost their arm. You guys try to relate to amputees or something after like cutting your finger on paper. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. You guys will never understand the pain. We're basically at the tipping point between highest. I would argue we're up there. Honestly, we are up there. We're up there, man. I would argue you could take any of the bottom 3 of the top 10 and put us in there. All right, you guys just don't get it. All right, you guys just don't get it. Winter helps us, but we make up for it in the spring, summer. My back car becomes yellow. See, for us, it's just. I mean, I guess in winter it doesn't really matter. Enjoy your peaches or whatever over there. Okay, sorry for having good air to breathe. I'm in LA, can't say anything about good air. I'm just saying, you guys can't. They're like, you guys can't. You can't. You guys need to live in the South. I think that's what you all need to do. Come over to the South for just pollen season. You don't have to live here forever. Just come during the pollen season and just like try to survive. Like it gets to the point where you don't even want to leave the house because the moment you go out of the house, your face hurts. Like you leave your door, your face hurts. All right. I wasn't born with pollen. I wasn't born with pollen allergies. Okay, I've only developed it since I started living in the South. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Of course I leave the house. Bubble boy. The primary disadvantage of living in Georgia includes intense summer heat and high humidity, severe seasonal pollen allergies, heavy traffic, particularly in that. Bro, when I say you guys, man, when I say y'all can't handle Hotlanta, I genuinely mean y'all can't handle Hotlanta, man. The the random weather, the pollen, the traffic, you guys can't handle. I'm telling you. You guys have it good over where y'all at, so like you guys like the moment you live around Atlanta and you have to deal with Atlanta traffic, you're gonna be like, wow, I really had it good. Like you would genuinely feel remorse that you left your previous city. Like genuinely. Like I would put money on it. You'd be like, wow, I really had it. I really took it for granted. You're gonna wish you moved back. The primary disadvantage of Lincoln Jordan includes everything. Whoa, whoa, chill. Whoa. Atlanta, your traffic in your Atlanta is bad. I mean, I have LA traffic is like it's all right compared to Atlanta traffic. Oof. Let's ask GPT. What is worse, ATL traffic or LA traffic? I need grok. I need grok. I need grok. I need grok. This is lies. It's lies. Pittsburgh is estimating 7K people coming in for the draft. They shut all the school down today. You're a ChatGPT merchant. You're nailing it like Greg. Did he freeze or just me? Oh, it did freeze. Oh. Hey, my webcam froze. It froze. Well, I guess that's probably it for tonight. I guess that's I guess that's hey. But yeah, that pollen, man. Honestly, you know, if I listen, if I had the option to either breathe in pollen for the rest of my life or some sort of hard sub substance, hard fill in the blank, I would probably pick the latter. I would pick literally everything over pollen. Like if I had to live my life where I smell the worst smell in existence, like 24/7, versus having to smell, versus me having to breathe in pollen, I would pick the other option. Like every option is better than pollen. You know what I mean? Like literally, what's that chemical that knocks you out? What's that chemical? Oh my god, I can't remember. But you guys know what I'm talking about. That chemical that you put in a cloth and you put a, yeah, chloroform. Yeah, think of that. I would literally smell that every time and knock myself out and lose brain cells than smell pollen. Than to breathe in pollen. Cause at least I won't be in pain. I'll be knocked out. Like you can ruin. Listen, you go out in the morning for whatever reason, you come back and you ruined your whole day because the rest of the day to the night your face is gonna hurt and it just literally it breathing in the pollen air in the morning literally ruins your day. Like I wish I was kidding. it genuinely ruins your day. Like, you're like, man, why am I even here, man? Like, what's the point of, like, genuinely you start questioning your life. It is generally one of the worst things ever. Like, I would, man, because, oh, man. He said, you Georges are built soft hand brothers. Allergy, I don't, see, I'm the type of person, I don't really like relying on medication. You know, like, I've said it before, like, whenever I deal with, like, headaches and migraines and stuff like that, I genuinely don't take painkillers. Sometimes I'll do, you know, like for colds and stuff like that, but generally I try to avoid medication. I don't like being overly reliant on medication. I will take it when I need to. So that also kind of applies for allergy medicines. I try to kind of tough it out. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I will take allergy medicine, but half the time I try to tough it out. Because in my mind, I'm like, our bodies adapt to our medicine. Like, medicine becomes less effective as we consume it at a very constant, often amount, right? So in my mind, so I'm like, oh, if I just spread out taking medicine long enough, every time I do take it, when I really need to take it, it will hit 100% of the time. That's kind of like my mentality. I'm like, I want this pill, this painkiller to do his job 110% of the time. So I try to just, or headache, for my headache. That's why I kind of like tough it out if I can. Or just take, yeah, that's always, just take hard. Hey, listen, Mark just told me to go do hard drugs. That's what he just told me. He just, yeah, just do it. Just do it. But yeah, I'm gonna call here for tonight. Thanks for all coming. We'll be back next Thursday. All right, we'll be back next Thursday. Hopefully, you guys will beat Misty. I'll probably beat Misty. Like, I think what's gonna happen is that I'll probably get to the. So from the looks of it, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna like take my time getting to the next gym, beating the next gym, and then I'll probably kind of just like loiter around the gym until you guys kind of catch up. Because if I just kind of like just go, I'll be done with the game by the time you guys get to like the 8th gym. You know, I don't want to do that. You know, I feel bad if I just kind of like bum rush the game and make you guys feel bad and like, oh, maybe I'm just not cut out to be playing a children's video game. Maybe I should just stick to my I don't know, non-gaming activities. Just saying, you know, just saying. We'll smoke you after Misty. Well, hopefully, listen, you guys have a day. You guys have a day to think about how you want to plan out your routes. Right? Like, who do I want to get to beat this gym? Because it'll be really hard for you to brute force Misty with Charmeleon. It'll be very hard. It'll be pretty hard. Unless you like over level like crazy, it's gonna be very hard. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I will see y'all later.